First up on the show, Israel today responded to South Africa's call at the International Court of Justice to order new emergency measures for Israel's offensive in Rafah. Israel said its operations in Gaza were a war against Hamas while denying that any genocide was being committed. South Africa filed its appeal last December accusing Israel of violating Genocide Convention in its Gaza offensive. Israel's Deputy Attorney General for International Law, Gilad Noam, accused South Africa of having an ulterior motive in urging an Israeli withdrawal from Rafah. Israel also denied shutting down southern Gaza's two main crossings of Rafah and Kerem Shalom for aid. The ICJ hearing was interrupted for a short while on Friday due to what agency reports called brief protests in the courtroom. Now, the Israel Defense Minister has claimed his military will send more troops into Rafah to Gaza's southern border with Egypt as fighting also rages in northern Gaza, where the Hamas has reportedly regrouped. In the backdrop of the hearings, the Israeli military also released footage that purportedly showed military airstrikes and operations by its forces in the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, the United States has warned that the humanitarian situation in Gaza is only worsening. For the first time, trucks carrying badly needed aid, however, for Gaza rolled across a newly built U.S. floating pier into the besieged enclave. Now, not just the U.S., but world opinion is also firming up against Israel's Rafah operation. In a significant development, Spain refused a port call to a Danish-flagged merchant vessel, which was allegedly carrying explosive material for Israel. The foreign minister has said that it was the first time they had done this. He added that the Middle East requires peace and not more weapons. Now, the 33rd Arab League summit also called for an immediate ceasefire in the fighting. At its meeting in Bahrain on Thursday, the leaders urged for Israeli troops to pull out of the Strip and lift the blockade on civilians. It also called for UN peacekeepers in Palestinian territories, while urging for a two-state solution. Now, speaking at the summit, the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi accused Israel of what he called evading efforts to reach a ceasefire in Gaza. And in Germany, Berlin's historic site of the Nazi book burnings called Bebelplatz was turned into a memorial on Thursday and symbolically renamed the Hamas hostages square. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.